Hey friend, welcome back to Life Recrafted, the space where we talk about learning, healing, and starting again with grace. As this year begins to fade, a lot of us are quietly battling something we rarely say out loud: fear. Fear of not doing enough. Fear of trying again and failing. Fear that maybe it's too late. But here's the truth: fear isn't always the enemy. Sometimes it's just your potential in disguise, waiting to be redirected. So today, I want to walk you through 7 simple but deeply human ways to transform fear into confidence before we step into 2026. 1. Name the fear out loud. You can't heal what you keep hiding. Write it down or whisper it to yourself. I'm scared of starting over, or I'm afraid I'm not ready. In Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway by Susan Jeffers, she reminds us that the goal isn't to get rid of fear, it's to move forward with it. Once you name it, the fear loses half its power. 2. Remember what fear protects. Fear usually guards something you value. Maybe your sense of safety, your reputation, or your self-worth. Instead of fighting it, ask, what is this fear trying to keep me safe from? A woman I once coached, let's call her Nia, feared leaving a stable job to start her own thing. When she unpacked it, she realized it wasn't the failure she feared. It was disappointing her family. Naming that helped her find her own definition of success. 3. Borrow courage in small doses. Confidence doesn't start as a roar. Sometimes it's just a quiet, trembling yes. In Atomic Habits, James Clear talks about identity-based change. Act like the person you want to become, one small action at a time. Try something small. Send the email, apply for that class, make the call. Each act becomes proof that you can. 4. Reframe the past. Don't look at your setbacks as signs of weakness. Look at them as data. Maybe what broke you before was just your training ground. Nelson Mandela once said, I never lose, I either win or I learn. That's not just philosophy, it's practice. 5. Surround yourself with real examples of courage. Read stories of people who overcame similar fears. In Daring Greatly by Brené Brown, she calls vulnerability the birthplace of courage. When you see someone rise again, something in you remembers that you can too. 6. Anchor yourself in gratitude. Fear thrives on what's missing. Gratitude grounds you in what's already here. Write down 3 things you handled well this year, even small things. Gratitude quiets panic. 7. Visualize 2026 with calm certainty. Picture yourself walking into that new year lighter, grounded, more sure of who you are.
By 2026, I will be standing in my confidence.
Not because life is easy, but because you've learned to walk with fear and still keep going. Here's the truth. Confidence isn't about never being scared again. It's about showing up even when your hands shake. So as 2025 winds down, don't try to erase your fear. Just rewrite its role in your story. Let it be the signal that you're stretching into something new. If this spoke to you, make sure to subscribe to Life Recrafted. We meet here every Wednesday and Saturday to talk about rebuilding your life with honesty, intention, and a little hope. You're not behind, you're just becoming. And that's something worth walking into 2026 with.